Got my right hand is 7 in front of it is 0.5. Niggas really nerds. I put his brains on the curb. I guess it's time to break out Phineas and Ferb, nigga. Don't believe the lies.
Don't believe lies.
And my right hand is 7 in front of it is 0.5.
Sit down. Stop beating on her.
It's time to bring out Phineas and Ferb.
Don't believe the lies.
These niggas really nerds. I put his brains on the curb. I guess it's time to bring out Phineas and Ferb.
Woo! Stink.
Oh!
She'll do anything I want because I'm a stinky.
Stink, stank, stunk. Welcome to the Sports U Podcast, episode 120. Two of them things.
Yeah.
You got Rob on the mic here with
12.
to my right, your left, Stevie in the gut.
What's up?
Oh yeah, with across
What's
from us.
up?
You know who it is. Big gift, big grip.
The big
Drip
stinky.
10 from his walk. Big stink in the building.
Oh
big
man,
What's happening?
the baddest boys
Big
in town.
stinks.
Welcome again to the Sports U Podcast, where we read you the sports news.
You listen to our stinky ass opinions.
Everything stinks.
Big stinks. Rest in peace, Draco. Rest in peace, Money
You
Sign.
change it up, man.
Keep the truth alive.
Keep
We
the
back.
truth alive.
With the Sports U crew. Oh man,
Xander.
the NBA Finals are here, but fellas.
Yeah,
Man.
huh?
They back.
Finally.
Who the fucking thought?
Hey,
bro?
this
Man.
shit took forever this time.
You got some
This shit
teams
took
in
forever
there.
this year to get to the finals.
Blame his team.
Yeah, we could have ended up a,
Yeah,
lot-
you-
a
man,
little bit earlier than
man.
that.
No cap.
For
Because
real.
we could have just been in this last week in purgatory too, low key, you know, because it wouldn't have been no games if they won last week.
For
but yeah.
real.
Stupid
They
ass
wanted us to
Boston.
they wanted us to have something to watch for a little bit still.
I hate Boston. I hate Game 6. I hate that they made us play another game at their house. I thought it was funny though. We had to win it at their house. The way that we wanted to. Man, if I was a Celtics fan, I'd be pissed off right
The
now.
sick thing is, I was talking to my boy about this game, like, cause he was like, "What you think?" I was like, "Bro, either I say either Miami's going to win by a close margin or they're blowing these niggas out. The Celtics are not winning in a blowout." And sure enough, it was close at first. Then the niggas pulled away.
It wasn't even close at first.
The
We were up by 10 the whole
first
time,
half,
I felt like. I was scared.
I mean, you're right.
I was like,
but that's still. But
it's going to happen.
Okay,
They're going to
but
come
because
back.
it's the Celtics. That's why that's still kind of close, you know. Especially if one of them start hitting threes, which they didn't do.
They shot a lot of
What
them.
was that? Yeah, what was that stat I sent you? 16 for like what? 77 or
16
something like
to
that, bro?
77,
Yeah, bro. That's what.
How
they,
the fuck do you
that's
go
how do you
16
combine
to
that?
77?
How do you combine that in 2 games, 2 closeout games?
Don't ask me, bro.
That is
They
crazy.
had
And
they had open looks
and said, "Don't let us win."
They had open looks.
Yeah, they were missing.
They
open
should have
ones.
hit those shots, man. I was scared of Derek White the whole fucking time.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
bro, because he was hitting timely shots in
He
Game
did.
6 and Game 7.
He did.
So
did.
fucking annoying. And out of all
did.
people, it's like, all right, we don't got to worry about this cat. And then he makes them.
Yeah.
So Game 7, he didn't make them. Luckily, I think he made like 1, maybe 2.
He was 2 for 9 on threes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing, though, the fuck is wrong with Jaylen Brown, bro? 8 turnovers?
He was losing. He was literally losing.
That-
He was literally just losing the ball.
That's disgusting.
Some of them were forced turnovers, but
Yeah,
he was
I would say
literally just
majority of them
losing-
were no.
not
I
all
take
of
that
them were
back. I take
forced.
that back.
He was
that back.
losing his hand. He was
Yeah.
losing the ball, bro.
Which is
Legit
kind
losing the
of
ball.
it's kind of wild to see because like Jaylen Brown was always Jaylen and Jason are both kind of like slasher bucket getters, but to see him just get fucking losing the ball, it was either
But
nerves.
This was their.
Wait, hold up.
I
No.
mean-
Let me say what
Go
happened.
ahead.
They were forcing him to his left because that's the scouting report, and then he had an injured hand.
Mhm.
And on top of that all, he definitely had some. He has more turnovers than he does have assists
Yeah.
in the regular season.
he
type of
averaged the
stuff.
most turnovers this whole playoffs.
Oh
He
yeah,
did
I mean
because of the last
that's
game.
the last
too.
maybe couple games.
Yeah, but Tatum is still right there with him in the turnovers though. Also, bro. That's
For sure.
another
Yeah.
thing. They both had the turnover issues in the finals last year.
Tatum
too,
had his pocket
also.
picked a couple times with
Definitely.
my, with my man Highsmith on him, bro. That was pretty funny.
Highsmith or Neesmith?
Highsmith.
Alex Highsmith. bro.
Alex Highsmith, the black dude, right?
You don't
Yeah.
think I know my own team?
No, I just thought Aaron Neesmith played for the Heat.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because Max Scherzer, what the fuck is that? Okay, this guy.
I was growling
This
at
guy
you.
popped the perk over here. All right.
Nah, man.
Itching.
I mean, I'm surprised that it happened like that. I'm glad it happened like that because that shit was making me upset. Caleb Martin came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I did say.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I did say. I don't know why they're not starting this man when we were playing against the Knicks. And eventually, he became somebody that was a way big of a difference maker.
Yeah.
So I was very happy with the performance that he turned in.
Damn, bro.
I don't know if it's gonna go from one series to the next, but hey, if the biggest thing for me is that we're trusting one another.
Yeah.
And we'll get on to Boston again because I want to finish up with the Miami Heat real quick.
Yeah.
Bam needs to clean it up.
Woo, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's
Bam needs
missing.
to
He's
clean
He
it
missing.
looked nah,
He's
bro.
missing
In the
way
last two
too many
games.
shots at the rim,
No.
bro. Like
No,
2-inch
bro.
shots from the rim. That shit is sick.
But bro, do you know how many? Did you see how many looks they were giving him down low, and he's dropping them?
Yeah.
Just drop. No.
Yeah.
They
lot.
lost a lot of possessions because he couldn't even hold the ball. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, bam.
Well, there was a lot
What
of
the
times
fuck?
he was on Derek White in the post, and
Yes.
he would pass it up.
Yes. He got Marcus Smart in the post in Game
Yeah.
7.
And
Marcus
he's running
Smart
a fucking-
flopped.
and he's running a
and
fucking
he's
pick
still-
and roll with Kyle
he's
Lowry.
still
Like, bro,
passed
if you don't
it.
muscle this nigga, bro.
I mean, the biggest thing that was consistent with him is his defense, which I was happy about because we definitely
the
needed
defense
that.
was there, but on offense, I would have been ready to pop that nigga in his head. A few
nah, for
times.
sure.
Okay,
Game
real quick.
6, I would have took him out for K Love that game
So
because
I'm
he was
hold-
killing me.
So I'm holding, I held Bam Adebayo. I'm saying it right now, like he needs to be held accountable. We can't have that in the finals if we plan on winning. So, this is the same type of treatment, and I'm not saying you didn't put it on AD, but like, I'm not being unfair.
No, it's
He was
not.
definitely
No,
a huge reason why you guys lost.
No, I'm not.
The
saying-
defense was nice though with him. He
You
still
you
leads the
weren't-
playoffs like in blocks, and he hasn't
Yeah,
played in
but
the longest
even
time.
even with the AD stuff, that wasn't being unfair, bro. That shit wasn't unfair. I didn't argue with you.
Mhm.
I still don't argue with any of it because, nigga, you gotta keep it together.
All right, so we're blaming people now. Now let's talk about the Celtics.
Yeah, these
Who is to blame there?
for
Jaylen and Jason, both of them. Y'all both got to be held
starters.
accountable.
All right. Before we get into
for
that, how serious should we take his ankle injury?
I
You
think
you
he
rolled
did.
it, dog.
I think he
one
did.
at a time.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You,
All right.
you rolled it, bro. You rolled
Yeah.
it. You didn't land. I mean, you landed on it funny, yeah, but it was just like, okay, bro, if it hurts that bad, go sit down. What do we always say? If you really hurt that bad, stop trying to be Superman. I get it. It's Game 7. You want to do whatever it is. Jimmy Butler clearly has a fucked up ankle, and he's out there getting his and working for it. If you don't want to do the same, go sit down, bro. But I don't want to hear if you still deciding to play through injuries, I don't want to hear that, bro.
One follow-up question. I'll let Stevie get
That's
it.
fair.
He sits down and he takes the rest of the game or
Mhm.
rest of the half off.
Mhm.
I'm not calling him
Are,
soft.
are you calling him soft?
No.
out there? No.
No. Because, I mean,
No.
you made that decision, so you got to live with that
Why
decision.
isn't he getting any attention?
What do you mean?
As in, he's on the sideline, his ankle hurt.
Yeah,
Why isn't he getting any
that was
treatment?
another thing I noticed too. So that's why also it's like I'm not really giving him so much a pass for the ankle because like he didn't at any point exit from the game. He didn't go get touched up. He didn't go get looked at. He didn't go to the back like when they took him out. None of that shit, bro. So it's like he continued to play through it. I'm gonna credit you for playing through it, but boy, you did nothing.
Yeah.
You did
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
nothing.
Like, you didn't do shit.
5
So
for
it's-
13,
yeah.
nigga.
So it's like, bro,
Marcus
I'm-
Smart could have took 7 more shots then.
Did he hurt his team more or did he help his team more?
He hurt them more because
It was
he
already
just,
hurting,
He
yeah.
was just there, and they looked to they're already looking to him be the leader. So okay, you're not a vocal leader, but now we can't even vibe off of your play.
I just don't kind of like that I'm seeing more Jaylen Brown slander than Jason
Yeah,
Tatum
that's
slander.
an awesome. Yeah, that.
Like, I don't know
that's
if you've
true.
been looking on
I'm
Twitter.
seeing a lot of Jaylen.
Like, it's a
Brown
lot of niggas
slander
going
because
after
of the
like,
losses.
bro, Jaylen Brown was a meme for about like the 48 hours, bro.
Yeah,
For me,
Jaylen Brown got cooked for.
I'm pretty upset about it because I held them, and I know Stevie does. I held them to the same standard, right?
hmm
I just think
Yeah.
one has a more star of a name, and then Stevie even says that Jaylen Brown is at times, and maybe at like he thinks I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. that he's better than Jason.
I mean, he's
Tatum.
right there. Just ask him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's
nigga's
gonna go
right
right there.
there.
He's gonna talk about it right now. That's why
Like,
I'm setting him up.
The thing is Jaylen is just more consistent. I'm not gonna sit here and say Jason Tatum, when he explodes, I can't argue with that portion of it. But you have too many highs and lows that comes with that shit, bro. So like, it's not like we do. Yeah, he's still young too. But it's like, bro, you have. This is the same argument we've held against other players, even to AD to sometimes too. You gotta have this from game to game, not in some moments.
I would agree. Okay. So
Jaylen Brown brings it.
All right. So
more consistent moments. Yes, he played shit in Game 7, but goddammit, he had to take more pressure on himself because Jason Tatum got hurt. And yeah, maybe he had 8 turnovers, but I'm like, bro, that team was dead already. 8 turnovers or not, that team was dead.
We talked about it earlier in this year about Joe Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics. They were the number 1 seed at a point, and one of the biggest things is that they stop the 3 and then they take open threes.
Yeah.
And they did that. They didn't stop the threes very well in the last game, nor the first 3 games.
Y'all was hitting some threes for sure.
But they did have open threes in that last game, and they just didn't hit them.
Yeah.
If you're a GM, the owner, or even the coach, are you living and dying by that? Like,
live by the 3, die by the 3.
Well, in a way, but I think it's
are.
more important because
all I'm gonna say is
look at what you're getting yourself into.
We seen what happened in Houston. Go ahead and try that method, bro. Tell me if that shit works.
That's a good example.
Tell me if that fucking method works.
That's a good example too. Yeah.
Tell me if that
like,
method
realistically,
works. Go ahead, try it.
Living and dying. Like,
try it.
Even the Warriors. Can we really say they live and die by the 3 like that too, bro?
Not anymore. No,
they go.
Not anymore.
They attack you in numerous ways outside of the 3. Still, they're
living and dying by Steph right now.
Yeah.
That's
like, yes, they look for the open 3. Yes, they encourage shooting the 3, but they will take layups. They'll take layups too. They'll take mid-range shots. Like, Boston doesn't even take very many mid-range shots unless it's Jaylen Brown, really.
Yeah.
Other guys come. Yeah, Jason Tatum.
He takes a couple mid-range, but he really pulled up
he gets
from 3.
too happy for 3, and that's looking like that's the weakness to his game, the downfall of his game right now, and maybe even his consistency, because he's relying too much on the 3, and it's not improving.
If I had I would blame it on both of them, not necessarily just Jaylen, not just Jason.
It's a collective.
It's a collective.
Well,
fuck
think
up,
about
if we being
it's a
real.
collective series too.
Yeah.
They're the ones who went down 3-0. They didn't take this team serious.
Yeah.
They didn't take advantage of
and
home
they
court
thought
advantage.
they could talent themselves back into this series, which they sort of did. But when it came down to Game 7, that shit didn't.
They had 4 games at home, Stevie.
That's embarrassing too, bro.
They won
That's
one.
embarrassing too, bro. I'm sorry.
I think they had the worst home record
in the playoffs,
at least out of the last 4, and possibly in the playoffs because maybe it was the Cavs
even the last season or 2 at home in the playoffs, bro. They haven't been the best either. Miami took some games from them at home last year still.
Some people were speaking about. I was watching a lot of interviews
and the Bucks
about how when the Garden is really popping,
they're
not coming.
They're not
through.
popping. Yeah,
Nah,
the Celtics ain't gonna be popping. Yeah, that's facts.
And what's stupid is you can't say there's no excuses.
No,
absolutely
because the crowd actually even in Game 7 tried to help. Like, the crowd was trying to be in this game.
You've been there. You just made it to the finals. You're familiar with each other. Maybe the coach is a deal, but he was getting praise at the end. Mm-hmm. He was mature. He took a hit with the sword when they were down 3-0. You know what I mean? He fell on his sword. That's saying, excuse me. Yeah. But
for all you dumbasses out there,
he just said it wrong. He said it wrong at first.
You can't blame nobody other than the main 2 because they set the tone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's nobody else that if they're both balling. and this team still lost. Like,
Yeah.
come on. But I mean, I'm not even blaming everything on Jaylen though, because it was literally like, let's focus on him.
Yeah.
And it's not that he can't do it, but he just tried to do too much
there's
with his. He was icing his shit.
He was
His shit
trying to do.
injured.
He was trying to do.
But I
too
don't want to
much.
hear nothing. Injuries can't be
was
something
trying to do
because
too
No,
much,
but
for
it's
sure.
my
just-
guys are injured too.
Yes, but bro, they both were doing too much.
He was-
They both were
Yeah.
doing way too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And the fact that Jaylen's getting slandered more, I really got a problem with that, dog. That's not cool.
Or they're trying
Well,
to. Yeah. They're
okay,
trying to.
how do you
Not
like
cool.
Jason? And I don't want to put this by him or nothing. I'm not
What?
trying to minimize his injury.
Yeah.
But why are you limping like that off of the
trying to
press
get,
conference?
she's trying to get them,
Yeah,
them
bruh.
points. She's
Hey,
trying to get
man.
them kudos. Like, man,
Maybe
you
he's.
niggas out here working, man.
You gotta look hurt.
I'm trying, bro.
Yeah, but
The same way
that
LeBron
hurt.
fucking put up in the goddamn hand cast after he got his swept. Like, bro, fuck out of here. You lost. You lost.
Wait, when?
When he punched the.
But he did punch. Nah, he actually punched the wall though.
He lost already though. But
that
he
was the first game.
I think he punched the seat.
That was like the
I thought he
first
punched
game.
the seat or something.
Was it the
Yeah,
first
it was-
game?
It was the first game,
Still,
and then he had
though.
nothing.
Still
Yeah.
though, he didn't have a hand wrap game too.
And then, and then they zoomed in on it. They're like, look at the swollenness, and there was like a little bit of swollenness, bro. Do you guys remember that
you
shit?
see somebody on Twitter retweeting and they're like, "Nigga, get out of here."
Yeah, like, hell no, man, hell no.
What's
All right, all right.
Ooh. Can you talk about it? I really want to talk about.
Wait. Well, because we're still on this topic, and then we can get into
Okay.
that. Well, there's two more things I want to speak about this. At
Go.
least.
Go.
And then we'll get into those
go,
other
go,
ones.
go.
Okay. We speak about Jaylen. We're saying that it's not his fault. It seems like we all have high praise.
It is his
you
fault.
can't-
It's a collective effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not just his. I'm
Yes.
saying solely.
It's a shared blame.
Yeah.
We're not doing a recency bias.
Nope.
We're not saying like it's like he's trash.
No.
Like a lot of people are reacting.
No.
Yeah, nah, he's not.
Would you pay Jaylen Brown? We have it.
You
We
gotta-
pulled it up.
gotta-
Go ahead. Give
Gotta-
your opinion. Guys.
You got to come off
I
a
think-
couple, about 20,
I think
30,
the Celtics
20, 30
probably
mil, 40
should.
mil,
Nah, more.
50?
It's so starting if
His
it's
starting
if
cap
it's in
is
the
probably
super max
50.
Uh-huh.
2024 to 2025. So next year
Yeah.
it would be 50 mil,
Nah.
54 mil,
Nah.
58 mil,
Nah.
62 mil,
No.
66 mil.
No. He's very consistent, yes.
For a total, wait, of $290 million.
He's getting right. He's
But
very consistent.
You know,
yes.
Jason numbers per year about to be higher than
Like
that, too,
310,
though.
if I'm not mistaken.
But his per year numbers still gonna be higher than that.
60, 70? Yeah, no, fuck that. No.
But
If
you're
I'm
gonna have to-
Look,
Look,
there's no way I'm gonna pay both these
But
dudes
he's
that much
on.
money.
He's not on his second contract. I don't believe they're like 2 years apart.
Who? Jaylen and
and
Jason. Jason's not on his second contract?
Neither.
They're on,
Jaylen-
he's on his
Jaylen's
second
on his
contract.
second
I'm sorry,
contract.
second extension. This
Okay,
would be
yeah.
this would be Jaylen Brown's second extension, I believe.
This would be his second extension because his first extension was 4 years, 100 million. So this would be his second extension. I'm not. Nah, bro. Because I mean, remember that tweet I sent a long ass time ago? If they keep both of them, it's gonna be like 675 million that you gotta
Yeah,
pay.
But that just
I ain't
means they
paying the
would-
both of y'all to be shit in the bed like this, bro.
So you're not.
now you're saying they're.
All right.
Look,
I'm sorry, dog.
Go ahead, Stevie.
look. If you're gonna pay them both, you have to change these role players up, and well, yeah, that's the main thing. Change the role players and get rid of Marcus Smart.
Where's the money? Where's
Okay,
the money?
It's there.
Who doesn't want to look?
If the Warriors can pay it, they can pay it.
I mean,
All right,
it's-
Without going to luxury tax?
Let him ask.
even outside of the money thing, it's like
The Warriors did it.
yeah, and then niggas will come play with those two guys too.
Who?
A lot of people
Who?
would.
Nah.
Blake
fuck that.
Griffin came.
Al
That's
Horford
different.
stayed there.
That's different.
Al Horford did stay.
He
Where
came
else
back.
was Al gonna go?
I would take Al Horford.
Al Horford.
I think a
went
lot
to
of people would
Philly.
take Al Horford.
Al Horford definitely had a couple options because he came back. He left and came back, bro. He had options.
He said, "Oh, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin was there by default.
Yeah, no, that's
come on.
that's not a good one right now.
Blake was there by default.
Hey,
bro.
come on, Stevie, you fucked up with that one, bro.
Malcolm. It looked like Malcolm and Derek White. Like
Hey,
it
wait,
there.
hold up. All right.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's the fucking button.
Before I answer, Malcolm Brogdon coming back was a mistake. Now,
Yeah.
from his injury,
Yeah.
let him be. So Jaylen Brown, right? What I pay
figured
him?
it would have been.
Let me say this
regardless.
much. So I watch a lot of Dan Patrick, and one of the main things that he was saying is they don't complement each other. Jamal Murray and Jokic, they complement one another very well.
Yeah.
And when you're making an investment, like, here's the thing, no brainer, right? Jason Tatum is the guy.
Is he?
But is your guy on the team? Yeah, absolutely. He is. He's my guy on my team. I think that's a no-brainer. If you don't believe that, then that's a conversation for another day. But I'm just explaining my thought process real quick.
Yeah.
You got to build around him. You have to build the same way we're talking about Doncic. You got to build around Jason Tatum. And the thing is that, do you want a Jaylen Brown to be that guy? Because when we explain how Jaylen Brown going to the Mavs would be a better fit, you got Luka, who's able to handle the ball and distribute. Jason Tatum's handling the ball, and it's mine. I'm going out to get it. Stevie mentioned how Marcus Smart needs to be out the way. After this one, I don't think that he was the biggest facilitator that he was from last year. I think he was a better facilitator last year.
I don't even think he had as big of an impact this year overall.
Absolutely. And so, from compared to last year, yeah. Absolutely.
With
From defensive player of the year to
Derek
this?
White and now Malcolm Brogdon in there, even that too. All right, Derek White's the one getting the defensive nods and the awards, and then on top of that, Marcus Smart's still whining and complaining on defense too.
And maybe Marcus Smart is setting that example because Jason Tatum was just arguing and complaining the whole fucking series.
Yeah,
that was not
even in
cool
Game
to me.
7, bro. Game 7.
They
looked like
are a team of complainers.
It looked like homeboy that was reffing and who he was arguing with. It looked like he only didn't give him a T because it was Jason Tatum. He's like, I like Jason Tatum.
Bro, like, yes.
But there's no. But if that was
stop,
Draymond
complaining.
Green would have got teed up. Grant Williams would have got teed up, bro.
I don't know. I maybe Grant, but Draymond be yelling, man. He never gets teed up just for yelling, really. Only when he does something crazy.
With that specific ref,
that's crazy.
I think that.
But let me finish. So for me, I would rather build. I wouldn't want to be locked into a Jaylen and then be stuck with that contract and looking for a trade when the other person would have all the leverage because they know I got to get rid of him, and he has that big ass contract. Probably gonna have to bite it. So for me, is he a good piece? Is this great? Yeah, I believe it's nice. But to be consistent and to do what you want with Jason Tatum, I don't believe you're getting the best potential. So would I pay him? I'm going to say no, just because I believe that you can give this team a lot more pieces. And I'd rather it be more of a team effort and Jason Tatum is our main dude, right? Because I believe on the offensive side, and especially defense, on the offensive side, you can easily replace a Jaylen Brown. Am I saying that he's a very nice player, very nice piece that a lot of teams would keep?
Whoa.
Jaylen Brown was the better defender out of him and Tatum, bro.
Jason, no, I don't. He didn't do that much on defense in this past series, though.
In this playoffs, he probably didn't either.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna hold Marcus Smart accountable, I'm gonna hold him accountable with that type of thing. Yeah. But I'm saying,
I would say maybe
I would rather invest in more potential pieces that can get the most out of Jason. Because if you get rid of Jaylen, right, and
that team is completely
can
different.
Can they even trade him now?
Sign and trade.
Okay. But I'm saying though, like, if you get rid of Jaylen, is Jason Tatum and this team going to take that much of a hit?
Yeah.
Not that much, I don't believe. I don't believe that much.
Man, I don't know about that.
I don't believe they're taking a hit
Bro,
that much.
how long have we been saying Robin's been playing better than Batman? About 3 years, right?
What if, though?
Fuck a what if.
What if it's not a confusion? This is what we had with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
All right. Think of it. Let's think of it. I'll put it this way. All right, so them together, they're obviously a top 3 team in the East. But Jason Tatum, do we think he's still leading this team to be a top 3 seed without Jaylen Brown?
No,
I think so. I think they can because they're not gonna let they're not gonna not have other productive pieces there. They're too much of a good organization.
I'm not saying I disagree. I don't disagree.
Well, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that
they'll put
you're not
other
taking a
pieces
loss with the Jaylen Brown. He's a great player, but you can build your team around a Jason Tatum. I feel like a lot better if you didn't make that huge of an investment. I'm not saying next year they're gonna go out and win a championship, but to be locked in for 5 years for that amount of money, I think they'll be back in the same type of position with 2 years.
In the same position,
bro. Because
right
I mean,
now.
even bro, because
Yeah.
if you get rid of one of them, you gotta get rid of You gotta clean house.
I don't think so.
You gotta clean house.
You think,
I mean,
If you get rid of Jaylen
the
Brown, you gotta
Lakers-
get rid of Marcus Smart. See what's up with Malcolm Brogdon. See what's up with Grant Williams.
No,
Al Horford.
okay,
you gotta clean house.
No. I don't think it
Bron-
has to be that dramatic.
Half them dudes
Marcus
is on like
Smart,
1 years.
Kobe,
I think
they made a
Marcus
transition and
Smart
they picked
Jaylen
Kobe.
Brown.
That's different.
I think Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown and just those
Derek
two.
White,
Really,
Grant Williams.
they're not letting those two guys go. They just brought those niggas in.
I mean,
no, Derek White and Malcolm Brogdon
Brogdon just got
combined
there this year. Derek
can
White
be
came
nice.
last season. He was there with them in the finals last year. He's not going anywhere.
If you have a guy that can facilitate better than Jaylen Brown, and then not turn
Derek
over
White-
the ball, that's already a lot of
Derek White.
turnovers. I mean, that's already a lot of return on investment.
I feel you, but who's getting more fourth quarter minutes? Wasn't Marcus Smart getting more than Malcolm Brogdon?
No. I'm saying like if they have to
I would hope
fulfill that person, I mean, like Jaylen Brown, they're gonna go out and get another piece if they don't have to pay Jaylen.
yeah.
And it's Boston. It's the Boston Celtics. People are gonna go there.
I don't know, man. I'm hearing a lot of shit about the city. I don't know if anybody would really want
Well,
to go there.
Jaylen doesn't want to be there in that aspect. If you want to bring up that as
You
your
know what they say
argument,
when
so that
they-
even helps like getting rid of him even more.
No, I mean, I hear you, but it's just, I feel like if one of them goes, a lot of them dudes are about to go. You know what else just happened?
They
You know
need to though, I
yeah.
believe. The
Yes,
team has been
you know-
together for
right,
too long with
but-
no success.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know what else just happened? You know they just lost 2 of their assistant coaches to the Rockets, right? Because Ime over there?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm saying. Well, Joe Mazzulla gets to pick his own team, his own staff
mean,
too. He
cool.
wasn't able to do that because he was thrown into the fire in the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
great. And he had an okay season. I'm not going to poo-poo on him because he did his shit. But, I mean, I don't know, bro.
He still deserves a shot.
He still deserves a shot, yes. But once you get rid of one of them dudes, the reactor's off, bro.
You
Everything's
don't
kind of
have
going
to
shit.
flip the whole fucking deck. I say experiment getting rid of Marcus, but why get rid of Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon, and why get rid of those two?
I feel like that's the problem with this team is experimentation. We kind of need something set in stone here. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you didn't answer my question still. Why do we have to get rid of everyone when we know for sure Marcus Smart has been here too long? It's time for him to go. Jaylen Brown, he's burned out. It's probably time for him to go.
Let's
But you're
say-
gonna get
Hold
especially if you do a
on,
signing
hold on,
trade,
hold
which
on.
is most
Right,
likely
that's
what's
what
gonna
Right,
happen.
that's exactly what I was about to say. One of them
You'll get
dudes, two of
something
them
better.
dudes, three of them dudes are gonna be in the signing trade. Whether
Could
it's
be
Malcolm
Jaylen and
Brogdon,
Marcus.
No, why would you need to package it?
sometimes it depends what you get back because
I'm saying,
money-wise.
why would you need money
If
wise?
it's about to be
Sometimes
it's
sometimes
gonna
it
be a
depends.
$290 million contract, nigga. They're gonna have to probably get some stuff back.
more other stuff back.
They're probably gonna have to get stuff back, bruh.
People are gonna want Jaylen.
Yes, everybody fucking wants Jaylen. All I'm saying is, if one of them goes, a couple of them dudes are gonna go. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
So.
think
you
I
should
think
just
naturally-
assume that.
I
I
think
don't think that should be
naturally
assumed at all.
that people are gonna have to are they're gonna drop people on the team, but I don't think it's like, oh, they're gonna have to go. Like they have to do it because they're trying to accommodate for other stuff. I think that Marcus Smart himself, he's part of that original core where it's like, okay, we just need to transition into this is
Something new.
Jason's team, and let's give him a complimentary piece that's gonna be
Marcus isn't so complimentary either.
Nah, but I mean, damn, if it's not
facilitator that's
Jaylen,
a good-
if it's not Marcus, is it true? Is it solely just a facilitator?
like let's say they go get
It-
Halliburton.
it's facilitator is a big issue there because
that
Marcus,
would be kind of cold.
If
Marcus
they go
Smart,
get Halliburton, that's nice.
and then Halliburton, Brogdon, Tatum.
That would be kind of cold if they got Tyrese Halliburton. That would be fire.
Like, and then they would definitely trade for Jaylen Brown. Why not?
Yeah, because you get a
You're
star
putting
in
butts
Indy.
in seats.
Yeah, you put
Tyrese
butts in
Halliburton's
seats.
not putting butts in seats over there right now.
Not yet, but give him a couple years. But he will be.
He's on the
He'll be
Pacers.
gone.
He won't
Bro,
have nothing.
him and Benedict Matu, they're pretty fire.
Mathurin.
But they just need a couple years. Anyway, we done here.
I'm just saying.
'cause,
Okay, and then the last one here.
All right, what's up?
Back to my Heat
We
real
did
quick.
30 minutes
This
on
one,
this
this was,
shit.
yeah. I mean, it's good conversation. I'm having fun.
Hey, this is the main. This is the main shit though. Right
Should
now.
Caleb Martin have won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the fact that it was still one vote from him not getting it, he probably should have got it then.
Really, it was that close. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this? If it wasn't that close, it's funny. I'd be more.
If he got 1 or 2 votes, all right. But
No. If he
that
got
was
1 or
pretty
2
close.
votes, I'd be more like he should have won it. But now that it was like very, very close, 50-50 kind of split almost, literally 1 vote away, I'm like, that's all right. I feel okay about it.
That's weird though.
I know it's weird, but I mean, he's still got like some recognition in that aspect.
Oh, I'm giving him recognition. Shout out to Caleb Martin. That nigga was hooping.
But yeah,
That
I mean,
nigga was hooping.
I'm gonna be honest. Butler led the team. Butler had 6 steals in the first game. That's a lot.
He did.
Yeah, that was the only thing
yeah,
I was
he
just
did.
like, bro,
He
it's
did.
kind of hard.
He's
to
a consistent
It's kind of
scorer,
hard to not give it.
But
to
he was
Jimmy.
D'ing up Jason Tatum the whole
Yeah.
time. He was getting the offensive rebounds,
And the only
when nobody
thing
was
is, it's just
expecting
because
it.
the Heat move as Jimmy moves, so that's why it's kind of hard to not give him Finals MVP.
Yeah, if Jimmy's not there, like if Caleb Martin's not there, of course we don't win the
Yeah,
series.
all
But
right.
if Jimmy's not there,
You're definitely not winning.
we're
the
not
series.
even in that position.
Yeah, you're
like,
getting blown
not
out
even
every
close.
game. Yeah, you're getting blown out every game, for sure.
Yeah, so maybe not. But again, the votes help. All right, you go ahead and pick what was the one that you wanted to talk about?
Bob Myers
Yeah.
steps down as Warriors GM. Says it's just time. And damn, man, with the beginning to the end, man.
That's crazy.
So I wonder. My thing is, I know y'all seen the speculation. Steve Kerr might go to the Spurs and take over for Pop.
What?
That was like one of the.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't see that?
Hell no.
You didn't-
What?
Man, NBA Central said it. They said that a couple of sources said that.
Why would
that-
you? Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Not. I mean, you never know.
Greg's not giving up that. I mean, he might take over for him, but he's not being a assistant coach again to him.
No. Steve might
So
take
they're
the
saying
job
Steve
from
will
Greg.
be head coach.
Yeah, Greg might retire.
Why would Greg?
He ain't about to retire on
after getting the
Wemby.
number 1 overall pick.
He's not gonna retire on Wemby.
I mean, he could be an executive, kind of like how they did homie from the Celtics. I forgot his
Brad
name. Brad
Stevens.
Stevens.
Or Pat.
But anyway, what I was really trying to get to was, this is the beginning to the end for the Warriors. It was nice, it was fun, but this is the writing is on the wall, dog. The writing is on the wall. The team wasn't really fucking with each other. Well, let me rephrase that. The Draymond shit really
it's a
wasn't
disconnect
helping.
between the young guys
Yeah,
and
the OGs.
yeah.
Dre going on the pod
Can I
is
say
not.
something?
Hold on.
That was really cool.
What?
I heard that it was a split. It was a split locker room once that happened because all the OGs of the Warriors were saying, "This is just Draymond, da 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 da," and then the young guys were like, "Bro, what the fuck was
Yeah.
that? Like, what you doing out
Yeah.
here?"
Yeah.
And there's a young squad on that team. There's a OG squad on that team, and it was like pick your side. And just think about it, bro. You go into there, you weren't brought up with Draymond, and then that shit happened.
No, but
And
I
then the
don't
way
expect
he's
that nigga
trying
to
to-
be punching on me either.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then he's trying to big brother everybody after doing that to his little
Yeah,
brother. Like
yeah,
that's out of hand. So
Yeah.
I feel like that was a big thing. But also they can get rid of him.
Definitely a lack. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You could see there's like some type of lack of respect or something in between like different dudes, bro. You see that shit. If
And
you really look
I
at it.
bet you all the young cats are like, bro, we can perform. Just give us a chance. And then these OGs are there, and they're like, Klay Thompson didn't perform to where he usually is performing. Draymond Green did all his shit, even though he did do Draymond Green
and
things.
Kuminga getting DMPs.
He's stepping on people. He's like, they have more of a reason, and he's proving everybody right on his squad that might have questions about him.
Leading the league in technicals.
So I feel like Draymond Green is the guy that needs to again take the sword.
Draymond should take a majority of the sword. It's more than just.
But
Draymond,
they're looking,
though.
and then it was reported by Woj that Klay's looking for a max contract too. So
I thought Klay was in the middle of his fucking deal still.
Didn't he get like 190?
They gave him $200 million when he hurt his knee.
Right. He signed a 5-year deal.
Yeah, but he was gone for 2 years.
Still, you want? Come on, Klay.
It's been 5 years now since that shit.
Has it really?
I'm gonna look at 5 years, 190. He's a free agent after this next year.
Oh shit!
Unrestricted, but he's 34.
Yeah, how much money you expect to get, Klay?
Yeah, you're not getting another.
And
max.
on top of that, you're really not playing like that.
You're not getting another.
And you're really not that consistent like that in the playoffs no more. Like, you'll pop off like that for regular season. That's that's good. You're still a great player, phenomenal player, a Hall of Famer. Dog, I don't see nobody giving you 200 plus. I don't see that.
There's money out there.
Not at 35.
There is money.
Not at 35
man,
for him,
bro.
No.
If you're a desperate ass team,
nah.
If you're a desperate,
I see why he's. I'm here. Bro. He would have had some tough decisions.
Yeah.
He would have had some tough ass decisions to make if he stayed for just next year. Hell, damn, Bob Myers. Yeah.
That's why.
That's why I see Bob was like, man, fuck that. I'm out of here.
Tough decisions.
That's
I don't think it's the end.
And Joe Lacob's an asshole.
This is why though. I don't think it's the end because
you really.
How many times are we gonna call him out?
You really don't think that?
How many times we call these Warriors out, and they still they're.
We called them out when Bob Myers was there though.
This is
different. We called him out when Bob Myers
I'm not saying
the architect.
But
right. Because Bob was the Godfather,
and they
bro.
pulled up. They
Bob,
doing their stuff.
I feel it, but Bob was the Godfather of that team. Once you lose the Godfather, everything goes to shit.
I won't even. I'm not gonna say it's gonna.
There. And the only thing
I'm not gonna say it's gonna go to shit.
That's the problem, bro. Everybody relied on Steph.
Guess who
it's
else?
Not gonna be the same.
Guess who else is in their last year of their contract too? Steve Kerr.
Next year.
This next year is the last year of his contract. So that's what Bob Myers is not wanting to have to deal with. And it was reported by Brian Windhorst that in 2019 he was saying that he had like organizational fatigue. 2019, it's 2023.
Bob Myers did.
Mm-hmm.
That was after that, but that was dealing with Draymond and KD.
Yeah.
So
it's like, fuck, how much work can I put up with this?
And then it's like, oh, Draymond is also a person we have to figure out if we want to keep or re-sign or not too. His deal's also about to be. Yeah, Bob Myers, I don't blame you.
I just believe they got 2 more years to work with something. And Klay don't need to be. Think about it, man. Klay doesn't need to be
the max
say
player
all.
No more.
Oh, we suck
Klay,
now.
He doesn't need to be the say all be all, but.
And neither does Draymond. The same way I'm feeling about Jaylen.
So why is Steve Kerr not willing to make the changes? Why is Jonathan Kuminga getting DMPs?
Yeah.
Why is Moses Moody getting DMPs?
Moses Moody was getting minutes at the end.
Moody fucking garbage time minutes.
No, he was getting minutes
at
the end.
He got good minutes against the Lakers.
Okay, but fine.
He was like the best shooter on that team.
He was
okay,
fine.
Fine. Whatever. I get it. Make the fucking changes, dog.
What changes?
Play the young dudes. How come DiVincenzo ain't getting some more run? I'm just saying. GP.
DiVincenzo was playing the whole time.
Both of them played, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Something has to change. We can't keep Klay and Dre on the court all these minutes.
We know.
Something's going on.
Put Kuminga in there. You gave up Wiseman, but shit, it's some other shit going on.
The Wiseman thing was a.
I think you keep Draymond before you keep Klay.
Should have never drafted.
You keep Dre before you keep Klay.
Dre is cheaper, and he brings the other stuff.
Because you could get more for Klay. You're not gonna get that much for Dre. So that's a good point. Yeah. You can get a lot.
This is gonna
you
be
can
a
get
tough one, bro.
You can get a decent amount for Clay, but boy, bro, you're taking so much away from the offense if you get rid of Clay. That's the goddamn. It's like
You
pick
still
your
have
poison,
Poole.
bro.
You still have Poole.
The Poole did not do nothing,
Yeah, he
but
didn't
yeah,
do
like
shit.
you still
He
have
didn't do
I
shit
know
Poole.
this
he
playoffs,
did.
but yes,
He didn't do anything this
yes.
playoffs, but that's because of
I
the
don't think how
team
about this?
issues.
You
I
don't.
would
It's not
think.
you. You still have Pullets. You still have Andrew Wiggins for a full season this time.
You have
That's a
both
bigger
of
thing.
them.
I know, but I'm saying you. I would rely or focus more on like I'm happy that we got Wiggins more than we got Jordan Poole, and I'd put more stock into him.
Jesus, guys, are we really about to just debunk the Poole stock like all the way now or something?
Okay,
I'm not.
if you get rid of
debunking it.
Draymond, I'd feel a little bit better about Poole, but he's also a defensive liability,
Fair.
Yeah.
a big one.
I'm not saying he isn't, but you've put up with that with Steph.
Look at what Steph's doing.
Steph's
now.
a little bit different though, because he gets those crafty steals rather than Jordan Poole don't get no crafty steals like that.
That and Steph is doing way more on offense than Jordan Poole is doing for sure.
Well, Steph is 1A.
I mean,
Poole's not 1A.
No, I understand that.
Miles
but I mean,
Turner's still out there. That'd be cool on this team.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we said Cat.
Yeah, they can't afford him though.
Nah, they can't afford
Yeah,
it.
they can't
Unless
afford
they,
him, but
well,
maybe they can afford him
Actually-
compared to this.
Actually, now that we think about it, considering they got these expiring contracts, and those
Or
are
signing
guy-
trades and they can deal
like,
with the
yeah,
contract.
Maybe they could afford Cat, maybe, but they'd have to move some
Is
stuff.
Cat really the best fit though?
Think about it, bro. They were all
Um,
offense.
You
They're
see,
all offense.
and then I think Wiggins will be able to help him get adjusted, bro. That part, and then he can play and be the guy he wants to be. He wants to be a big shooter.
Andrew Wiggins was never that defensive guy, and everybody always called him defensive, athletic. He has this potential. He went to the Warriors, actually played some defense. Maybe he could be the same for Cat.
KD had his best defensive years out there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's
We'll
just
see.
it's tough right now for the Warriors. I kind of think it's the beginning to the end.
Well, it's easy to say that when your best star is already 35.
No, it's
and
not
shit.
the best stars, bro. But it's just like we.
No,
kinda
you're
been,
Steph.
No, I know
It's
that.
not
it's
even
not
just
that.
the
It's
Steph
not
thing.
even
It's just
Steph.
because of how everything is playing out. Like
Right.
even with other key roles.
Like,
too.
bro, I feel like from when we seen the video came out, from when they was in summer camp to now, I think we all kind of said like, bro, this shit is not gonna be the same. There's no way this is gonna be the same after just winning a championship. And y'all don't just want to come back and come back, rejoice, come back better, and try and go for 2 or try and go for 5.
Bro, what
all
could
this
he have
bullshit
said
happens?
For Draymond not to sock this nigga in the mouth like that though. Bro?
Allegedly,
Oh,
he
that's
said-
just Draymond.
Allegedly, Jordan Poole was like, "Yeah, that's why you got a triple single in practice because I guess they were keeping stats or whatever." And bro
That
just,
means
just lost it and shot him. Jesus Christ!
I think
bro
I
just
think there's
lost it and socked
there's a
him.
lot that goes into it, but there's no excuse for you sleeping your own.
No,
your
not
own,
for
bro.
sleeping your own teammate when he ain't fucking did no dumb
For
shit like
trash
Derek
talk?
Fisher.
Draymond, you call niggas bitches on the court and you getting mad because a nigga said something about your stats?
When those are your actual stats.
That part. Like, you average this for your career, but
Like,
that
those are
nigga
your
gotta
actual
get hit in the
stats.
mouth.
Right.
You could call another man a bitch on the court?
They said like nobody
Crazy.
went for Jordan Poole's defense,
Damn.
and
They just gave him
It
that
wa-
bag.
they were just like, yeah, like they were just like,
That's fucked up.
but there's a lot.
That's so fucked up. They said, nah, shut the fuck up and take this money, nigga. Literally, bro.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, what?
They said in the beginning though that they
You know what you signed up for?
that they pretty much picked Jordan. And here's the thing, man.
Stop beating her, bro.
We don't know.
Please.
Y'all gotta chill with that. I don't know what's going on with that quote, but
You should stop. I'm not
I'm
saying you.
doing
I'm not
something.
saying you.
Not
you.
Not you. Not you.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Woo.
A lot of questions. I feel like there's not that many. There's not that many answers out there in this league, man.
Boy,
There's some
whoever new
there's some
job
blood.
this about to be, boy.
Isn't that? I feel like that's also the problem, though.
blood.
There's a lot of, there's no answers. Not, I don't want to say there's no answers to it, because somebody has to pull the trigger. But it's not like this isn't a simple fix. Like, this is a
No.
lot of shit you got to deal with here.
It's not a simple fix, and whoever really comes in to really like actually fix shit,
Unless it's Masai Ujiri, I'm not confident in any other.
it's
GM
not
that
even
comes
about.
in.
I'm not even gonna go that far and say that. Like, bro, I'm gonna put it this way: like, whoever is doing it, they're gonna have to have their own like idea and vision for what they think the direction should be, and they gotta be like firm on that shit, bro. Like, pretty much, you can't like. And it's going to be easier for them to do it because they're coming in and it's like, I don't have this built up relationships with all you players that have been here for 13 years and shit. Whereas Bob Myers, you know, that
It
would've
Bob
been-
House.
if he like Bob Myers, I'm pretty sure he, like I said, he probably had relationships with all these guys. He's known them, their families. He's watched their families grow. He's seen a lot of different changes with these men. And if I don't know him personally, but if he's like a guy who really like would take like holds those relationships dear to him, then for him to have to then come in and do his job and be like, hey, we're not gonna re-extend you, we're not all that. That probably fucked with him too.
Maybe it is writing on the wall, but we were talking about that for a cool minute.
Because in order for them to
of-
get back to that point, the team, they're not going to be able to keep some of the same things that they have.
Nah, bro,
it
they-
just is what it is. We understand that.
You gotta pick one. I mean, the lesser of the
You
two
gotta-
evils is gonna be keeping Klay Thompson, but we'll see. In my opinion,
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, you also put this one in here. The Nick Nurse, 'cause that's a job
Philly,
Yeah,
for
baby.
Philly.
What?
Man.
What?
Philly.
What job is looking better?
The Suns are this one.
Yeah.
Oh, what job is looking better?
Yeah.
Philly, yeah, because he's already been in the East. He knows how the East goes. It's
I
an
like
easier
that.
path than the East. I'm just being real, bro. The fucking West is loaded every year. You telling me I got an
never
easier?
not been
You
that-
telling me
They've never not been loaded. I
telling-
stay in the West.
you
They've never
telling
not
me-
been loaded.
Hey.
You telling me
It's a
I
hot
got?
topic, but damn.
Are you telling me I got JoJo and Tyrese Maxey to build with instead of KD's kind of old, Devin Booker's kind of whatever, Da's a bitch, and CP's old?
Chris Old. too.
Man, you called DA a bitch.
Cause he is,
He
bro.
is.
Come on,
He's a big bitch.
come on.
Damn.
You're the #1 pick, and you ain't trying to go hard with KD on your team. Nigga, I'd kill to be 6'11" playing with KD out there.
He just wants to develop.
fucking go to Utah or something like that, then, bro.
He's trying.
Man,
Gifted want to be.
He tried to go to Indiana, but Phoenix went to
I
Mass.
should have been 6'11",
Fucking
not him.
stupids.
I should have been 6'11".
Nah, seriously.
I'd have been out there.
Man, hold up.
Y'all all would have had finals
Y'all see
fucking playoff
Gifton, right?
tickets, bro.
Gifted a shooter for some reason,
No,
bro.
I'm
He
not.
play out on the perimeter.
You're a liar.
He don't
You're a
play
liar.
no
Nah, fuck
in
that.
the paint.
One post up on Robbie, and he's
I
like,
hate you.
my knee.
Nah.
Let me get my knee brace, guys. Call Aaron. Tell me I'm lying.
Get your ass
Tell
in
me
the
I'm lying.
paint.
Call Aaron right now.
If
Tell
he-
me I'm fucking lying.
if he's 6'11",
one post move, he's done.
If he's
One post
6'11",
move, he's done.
he not even, bro. You are croaking.
Stop it.
You can't even get off the couch.
Stop it. Fuck out.
Man.
I can't get off the couch.
Can't get off the couch.
Fucking once somebody knocks Robbie's glasses off, it's over, bro.
He can't see.
Fucking I can't get
I'm
off the
taking him off
couch.
the dribble.
Playing in fucking bulky ass Barbie shoes you got.
All right,
Barbie shoes.
we're gonna record it next time. Live stream.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? This nigga needs.
This nigga.
All right, keep talking. We'll see it in real life.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
All right, so Nick Nurse.
Yeah, Nick Nurse. Easy path. You're already in the East. You get to live in America now. That's gonna be cool. You don't gotta stay in fucking cold ass Toronto. Even though Philly's
Philly
not
is-
as cold as Toronto, but it's
Racist.
cold. Oh, that's right.
I'm just
I guess
kidding.
I'm a
Nah,
racist.
they're just mean as fuck out there,
They
bro.
are just mean as fuck.
Mean as
Yeah.
fuck out
Jesus
there.
It's just mean as fuck. But no, I mean, I'm familiar with the East. I've established myself in the East. There's established younger superstars here in Philly more so than, well, I mean, between like Tyrese just needs some run, bro, and JoJo is MVP.
He need to get. Joe need to get some heart.
Joe do need to get some.
It was
heart,
between
for sure.
so it was between them and the Suns. I think one of the biggest things you said that I liked was that he was in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
They got an MVP. They got some young talent, and honestly, if you look at the rest of the squad, man, they're pretty deep too.
He ain't gotta
Doc,
reshuffle the
you know
whole
how
deck.
Doc is. I don't, bro. They said they might. Doc is up for other head coaching jobs, bro.
Bro,
I don't know why.
I don't see how they considered him for Phoenix. He's a finalist for Phoenix.
I just don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
know why.
That's crazy.
He's a finalist for Phoenix.
But yeah,
Phoenix
man,
is gonna never win.
Yeah.
I get where they're coming from when you speak about that type of stuff. But if I'm a head coach and the easier job, this 76ers squad is ready to go.
Yeah,
The Suns, they need to rebuild around those two.
yeah.
So which one are you going to be into? I don't know what Nick Nurse is kind of looking for, because that Raptor squad should have been something that he was looking forward to and is into the challenge, but I guess it is
Yeah.
not. He just got old.
I digress with that.
I
one.
His
well,
his speeches
I don't-
must have got old with
I
them.
don't agree with that.
I don't
one,
think-
okay.
Did you see though? Did you
I
see
don't
all the
think he-
tweets that
I
we
don't
were
think
sending
he-
in the chat, bro? He was like, Joel Embiid,
He said, "Ain't nobody gonna listen to goddamn Nick Nurse."
Joel Embiid after playing Nick Nurse minutes, and it was like,
Oh,
him
the
and
turkey leg and it fell off the bone.
Oh shit!
And the meat
And
fell
then-
off the bone.
and
That
then
was funny. Yeah.
He's in a suit the whole time. He's like, hey, bro,
That's
that
funny.
shit is hilarious.
No, but I mean, I guess
But like,
like you said, the
they-
easier job. My bad. The easier job is Philly, because Phoenix hasn't made the right moves. It looks like, in a sense.
they did.
Why do I want to deal with that headache?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Stevie.
yeah. And then when it comes down to Philly too, bro, they still could potentially have gems. Maybe if they max them. Maybe if they max them.
They
I'm
ain't
not saying they
maxing his
should.
ass. They
I'm not saying they should,
doing
but
that.
if they max them. And on top of that, bro, yeah, the team is also in a position versus Toronto. Toronto looks like it kind of has to rebuild now, brother. And that's why it's not a fit for him anymore, and why even the Suns wouldn't.
Well, I mean, the
have been a
fact
fit.
is you had Pascal and Scotty on the same team was like, bro, what the fuck is going on here?
He didn't draft.
I get it. He didn't draft him,
Look.
which is kind of wild
Look.
that the coach doesn't really got to say so who they want to draft.
Masai Ujiri's running shit there, brother. How is it?
Hey, Nick, what do you want? What do you want? What are you looking for? What am I seeing that you're not seeing?
I'm not saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he couldn't have done that.
Because they're
but
damn near the same
Nah,
player
he
in
just,
a sense.
I think he's riding to a certain location, but I mean to a certain extent, I think you got to get rid of Pascal at this point.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
too old for this squad. I love
Yeah.
me some Pascal. Love me some Pascal.
to a certain extent.
It
yes.
just
the
seems
squad
like
is a
the
lot
squad
younger
is
now though than that team that won the finals.
Yeah,
is
for
not
sure.
is not on the same.
A lot of those guys
wavelength
from
anymore.
the finals squad are kind of gone now already, anyways. Too. Fred Van Vliet,
Danny,
and
Kawhi,
OG are
Serge,
there, but
OG's hanging on a thread there, but okay.
no, that's what I'm saying. Those are the guys. that
OG
are
5
still,
second round
OG
pick,
and Fred are the
Anunoby.
dudes that are still there, but
Yeah.
for the most part, everyone else is
He's
gone.
gone already. Yeah.
Even Norman Powell's gone, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
I
of them
don't
are
even.
gone.
Was he even on that team when they won?
He was.
Yeah, I thought
That's
he
crazy.
Was, yeah, that's
He
how
was
he.
the-
I feel like that's the only reason he ended up getting to the Clippers anyway.
He was the sixth
He
man.
I thought he was on the Trailblazers. Then he went to the Sixers.
He went from the
Clippers.
Trailblazers to the
To the-
Raptors.
To the Raptors.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because it was CJ.
For Gary Trent. No, yeah, he went to
yeah,
the.
he went from
he
the
went to the
Raptors to the
Trailblazers.
Blazers.
She went from the Raptors to the Blazers. Yeah,
And then he
because
went
who
to
did
the
they
Clippers.
fucking
It was
get?
probably Gary.
They got
Gary Harris.
they
Or
straight
not
up
Gary
Trent for
Jr.
Norman Power.
Yeah,
Norman
yeah,
Power.
Yeah.
Norman Powell.
Yeah. Yep.
I seen
but yeah.
something about Gary Trent maybe to the Lakers. I'd like that. I'd like that.
All right, I don't know, man.
Do the 76ers go farther now?
No, wait. With Nick Nurse.
I'm gonna say yes. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say yes.
nah, I mean, okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
I would say yes.
No.
Joel's the only thing that makes me iffy on it, though.
Milwaukee, the Heat, and the Celtics are still better than that team.
I can say the Bucks and the Heat because they're probably not going to be going through too many crazy changes. But the Celtics, we don't know what they're about to look like.
Did the Bucks have a coach yet?
Especially, yeah.
Why
I think I've seen posts about who they're considering. Already.
No.
Maybe he's not.
That's why. Why wouldn't you want to coach Giannis? You went to Philly.
No. I don't know if he put his name.
Oh, can I say
know.
something too?
Right. I don't
know if that was
Last one thing.
I don't know if I want you to say anything else. I don't know.
Nick Nurse is not going to be listened to by Joel and James Harden.
Them niggas gonna get traded. Then.
But he would have been listened to on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say it.
But if they don't listen, then
nobody on that
traded,
Sixers team's gonna listen to some glasses wearing little ass white dude. But in Milwaukee, they definitely would.
Them niggas will get traded, brother. They don't because they won't have blaming it on the coach to fall back on.
True.
Joel, especially Joel, because Harden's made excuses, but Joel has pretty much put excuses out for the last 2-3 years. It was Ben, then it was the coach, and guys need to step up. Come on, bro.
Let's get into this last one here and wrap it up. The finals.
Oh, shit.
Finally, man. I'm trying to watch the game tomorrow, man.
Oh, shit.
Hamilton's.
Right, let's get into the Miami versus the Nuggets.
Damn.
Game 1 predictions.
Oh, you got to go up the hill?
I don't know.
Is he out here anymore?
Shut up. This is a sports podcast.
Sorry, bitch. Damn.
Don't call me a bitch. Miami versus Nuggets. Who you got?
Oh.
Respectfully, Nuggets in 6. I mean, yeah, Nuggets in 6.
Yeah, great Game 1 prediction.
He said Game 1.
Oh, my bad.
What do you think, brother?
Nuggets in 6.
Game 1, nigga. What do you think? Not the series. What do you think about Game 1? The series is gonna be going on for about 2 weeks. What do you think about Game 1?
Nuggets in 6.
All right,
go ahead, guys.
Well, we can cut his camera off.
I got Miami in Game 1. They just started playing. I mean, they were the most recent team playing. They're still on this type of wavelength. Tyler Hero's not gonna be playing. I think when he comes back, that he's gonna set this game back.
Yeah. That's when he's trying to come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna come. He's not gonna come back for a while, and I think he's gonna take a little bit away from the chemistry. So that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that was a question I meant to ask you about because I'm like because
do you
with
sit
him being
Duncan in
gone,
them?
you had fuck Duncan. With him being gone, you've been able to get better production from Caleb, Max, and Gabe Vincent. So
I would pick Hero over Max Strus.
That's fair.
Yeah,
but those guys wouldn't be. I feel like they probably wouldn't have to compete.
Max Strus
for
is a better
minutes
body.
They're not like in the same role per se.
But dude, Hero is our ball handler / big shot maker, fourth quarter type guy.
I agree.
He keeps us in games, but
Caleb Martin,
he's not making those stops.
Yeah.
Caleb Martin is definitely staying, but it's kind of like, so it would be Gabe Vincent, and then it's Strus, and then it's Jimmy, Caleb, Bam. So if you take Strus out and replace him with Tyler, it's pretty damn good.
Do you think it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing?
What?
No, I just think that we're on a good spot, and if he takes the same role as he did, then we're gonna play him for longer minutes. That means less defense. If we continue to play good defense, and that's our like thing that we lean on, our pillar, then we have more of a shot, and we can take this to at least a Game 7. I'm gonna say he in 6. If we win, we're gonna have to win it in 6. I don't see us winning in Game 7, especially on their home court. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a very tall task. If my Heat win this thing, bro, I'm gonna shit myself. It's gonna be the best thing ever. I don't know what will happen.
This nigga's
Don't believe the lies.
But yeah, I believe the Miami Heat will take Game 1. Again,
That's fair.
it's a long break for the Nuggets. I think that they're coming off of a big high against these Lakers. I think again these Heat have been consistently getting underrated, not being taken serious, and at the same time we won Game 1 in 6 series straight. So let's get another one.
Okay. For Game 1, I think I'll take the Nuggets only because, not because I don't think the Heat can play on the road, but only because where they have to play on the road and they have to play in Denver, and it actually is a thing. The Denver home court thing is actually a thing. Not that I'm saying that they won't play better, but it's definitely gonna be a bigger challenge for them considering like they're not getting any type of rest realistically. They're going straight in, and maybe Game 2 they'll probably be able to play a little better because they're there and they're not gonna have to deal with the traveling aspect. But as far as right now going into Game 1, that might be the one thing that keeps them from winning. But I don't think they're incapable of winning a road game in Denver though.
They're undefeated at home. Denver is.
Yeah.
During this playoff, so
yeah,
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
We blew him. Fucking blew him.
A thing, but
came close several times.
Get some help.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We blew him though.
the Miami Heat will need some help. It's gonna be a good series. I think it's gonna be a great series. Get and take us out here, brother.
Should be interesting.
And
Episode 122 in the books.
As always, if you like this video, go ahead and shatter that like button. Bust down those
Bust
comments.
it down.
Shout out to the subscribers.
Share it.
And remember, support
The baddest boys in town. Thank you for watching episode 122. Y'all have a good night.